Behind us stands a huge mess of monumental proportions that we need to take care of. I don't know what's going on with all these hydrogen lines, why they're flowing like they are. There must have been a problem at some point, but it's well over and well past time for them to not be doing what they're doing right now. So we're going to get that squared away and taking care of our world part 2, which we're trying to fix everything on our home world before we leave again. We're trying to fix it and get it to work right before we take off and go exploring the universe, which we are going to do very, very soon. Welcome back, everyone. Atheenon here. Let's play some more of Dyson Sphere Program in our Alpha Serpentis series. So as I just mentioned, we have a huge, messy, I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what this line is or why this line is. I don't know why I set it up like this. It makes absolutely zero sense why I did that. I can only assume that at some point I needed it to be that way. But I don't know why. It's lost to the sands of time why that needed to be that way. Yes, it is completely beyond me why I set that up that way like that. The only thing I can think is that I was low on hydrogen at some point in the past. And I know I was for quite a while. So being low on it, it does not surprise me at all. But that time is gone. That time is no longer. Honestly, I don't even think I need... Do I need the energetic graphite from these or not? And these are stalled because of hydrogen issues as well. So all the hydrogen is grouping up and stopping up in here. Wow, that was a very inopportune... God dang it, it gave me it froze the game there on me for a second. Yeah, those are all completely stopped there. Okay, so what we have here is some very distinctive lines of stuff coming in to one central point there and then feeding into that. Now that is a lot for that to handle, and I think I'm going to reconfigure some stuff here. Okay, so that's flowing through like that. That's not stacking any longer. So what's going on here? Okay, let's figure this out, boys and girls. Because, yeah, we got a lot. Okay, so we got a lot going on. So this is coming in from there. This needs to just feed right onto this line. That just needs to feed right in there. This is all hydrogen coming in from our gas giant. We then have this line here. This needs to feed just right into the center line here. We then have this line here that actually I could eliminate that and just feed this line straight onto there. There we go. Now is this cleaning out fast enough? No, it is not. Yeah, I honestly don't even know if I need this any longer. I don't really know if I need it anymore. This was making energetic graphite and hydrogen for us, and it's kind of just a useless piece of garbage now. It's kind of just useless to us at the moment. Wow, I have a lot of hydrogen on me, don't I? Yeah, I forgot the hydrogen does the stack real well. We'll put all the hydrogen in there. We'll get all the oil put away into there. There we go. And then we got a mess to clean up here now. I like that it lets you pick up your litter, but at the same time, there we go. Some of the litter is very hard to find sometimes. Oh shoot, no. Luckily, I don't think it lets you combine liquids. Oh, it did. Since it was empty, it let me combine it. That was not good. That would have been bad. Alright. Alrighty then, so... that is making this line a little bit more tolerable now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just don't think I needed that energetic graphite any longer. I mean, I got some energetic graphite coming in here, and that's just for making plastics, but I'm good there. I'm really good. And I think I can just delete that, because I don't need that there any longer. And I think with this, oops, there's a little bit of, get that out of there. So that freed up a lot of real estate over here. I think I will put down a storage there, because it seems like storages are the way to go. There we go. So we'll just keep that oil for another day. That oil will just stay around for another day. And then this is completely empty down here because this is just running through. I'll leave one storage there if it ever decides to back up. I guess there'll be a little bit of a storage for it. I don't think it's going to, but you never know. You never know. Okay, so this is now running pretty efficiently. The reason plastic is stalled is we're no longer needing plastic for what we're doing. I mean, we will again at some point, but for right now, we are full up on plastic stuff. One thing we need to do is, and we haven't done this in a long time, is we need to go look at our upgrades and what we can do to get those going on. Green, so anything with green I can't do. Purple I can do, that I can do. Ray transmission efficiency, I can do that. Vertical construction, can't do that yet. I mean, I have the ability to make green cubes, but I haven't moved to that level yet. So I'm going to finish up all the stuff that takes just the blue, red, yellow, or purple cubes. So just the stuff that takes those, I'm going to do. Nope, that takes green. We can unlock that. That unlocks the next upgrade for our assemblers. So those are the ones we can do. We got those 4. And then we will need to make the green cubes, which take graviton lenses and quantum chips. Quantum chips take processors and plane filters. Plane filters take Casimir crystals, which we haven't even started making yet. Casimir crystals do take hydrogen, graphene, and titanium, or alternatively, they take optical grading crystal, graphene, and hydrogen, which may be a good way to get some hydrogen off of our planet. Ooh, I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, that could be a beautiful, beautiful thing. If we had hydrogen leaving our planet to go to a system, I don't know, like Beta Tauri, where there's optical grading crystal, 3 million of it, we could make those out of system and bring them back here. And that would get rid of a lot of hydrogen overflow that we have here, which could actually give us that could actually help us out a lot. So we got hydrogen incoming here. I got nothing else. I got one slot there available. This is all importing our basic supplies: stone, coal, iron, and copper. This is now our hub of where we're going to get those basic supplies at, which is a good thing. I have a slot here available. I'm actually going to import the last of the accumulators that I have off planet. I'm just going to bring them in. I need to bring them in. I need to take them over here and dump them off. See, can I sneak that in? Oh, no, no, no. Really? Seriously? There we go. Okay. So that'll bring the last of those in, and it will just offload them, because for a while I was transporting them over to my other planet. I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to do that. So yeah, these are not making enough strange matter to really keep up with the graviton lenses, and it looks like graviton lenses are actually building up a little bit of a supply. So that's good. I mean, that's good. That's good news. It means that we actually are building up some warpers. So that's not horrible. It's not as bad as it could be. Now, the things I need to check before we leave the planet. Belts. Do I have enough? Probably not. And then I'm going to set this to import Casimir crystals. Now, Casimir crystals will take graphene and hydrogen. So I'm going to set this to export. That's going to remote demand, remote supply, and hydrogen remote demand as well. No, remote supply. Not remote demand. No. Because this over here is bringing, let's see, where's the hydrogen coming in? Hydrogen's coming in way over here. I could set this up to local demand. There we go. Perfect. Now they'll just go bring it here and it will supply it where I need it, because I'm going to need graphene and that over on the other planet when I get there to build the Casimir crystals. And I'm going to supply graphene out of here. Now it looks like our graphene has increased in demand. It looks like graphene, we are using up a lot more of it now. Yeah, we're using up a lot more graphene now than we were before, which is fine. We're going to store like 1,000 in here. There we go. And then we will set the graphene up over here for local demand as well. We'll only do like, you know, 2,500. We can set this up as extra storage for, we can set that up as extra storage for the hydrogen. Because this is getting hydrogen all day long on this front. So I'm not worried about the hydrogen here. For sure. Okay, so we got all that stuff ready to export out for Casimir crystals. And Casimir crystals and spin form to come into this planet. I don't think, is there anything else I'm forgetting? Why do I have no belts? That's one thing I'm wondering about. Why do I have no belts? There's belts right here. Put 2,400 in there, and I can carry the rest with me. Hey, stop taking my belts from me! Stop taking my belts from me, you bastards! Okay, don't take belts until I have too many. There we go. I want all the belts, okay? Just give me all the belts. Don't be questioning me here. I want all my belts. So I got lots of bots. I have lots of sorters. I've got lots of storages, large storages, liquid containers. I have 50 of those. Is that... Give me 100 of those, actually. I got lots of plane smelters. I got some chemical plants, fractionators, oil refineries. I got plenty of planetary logistics, interstellar logistics. I don't really need the orbital collector on me, because I'm not going to be orbitally collecting anything at the moment. So I'm going to put that in there. I can always command those to be brought to me later. You know what would be nice to have here set up? To be brought to me if I need them ever again? Is belts. Yeah, we'll have like 2,000 that we'll have here. Solar sail life is longer now. That's nice, because my solar sails kind of suck. So, there we go. Let's just get some belts going over there. And that way I can have a supply of belts at my disposal when I want them. There we go. And then I can just call them in whenever I want, which will work beautifully. Do I have enough of those? Let's increase that to 500. Let me go drop off this proliferator paint if I can. Yep, there we go. Put that in there. Oh, I have a couple old belts on me. I keep finding some old belts every once in a while. I don't know where they keep showing up from, but every once in a while I'll take I must have, when I upgraded, I must have not been as meticulous as I thought, and I just ended up with extra belts. All right. Make sure I got everything I need. Warpers, check. Check on the assemblers. I've got storages. I've got electric towers. I do not have wind turbines. Wind turbines. I need magnetic coils, gears, and iron. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Good thing I got some magnetic coils, gears, and iron around here. Looks like my steel situation is kind of taken care of. Looks like I'm definitely making enough steel, which is good. That was a problem for a while. There we go. We'll make 100 of them. And We'll make another batch of them too, because why not? We're probably gonna need them. There we go. Let's get those out of our inventory. Perfect. And there we go. We've got everything we need. Everything we could want. And we got some electromagnetic engines. Speaking of which, looks like Homeworld's doing pretty good except for that. Those are still going good. It looks like the electromagnetic engines are still coming in at a pretty good pace. I mean, we are using them, and we may need to up it at some point, but they are coming in at a good pace for us. We aren't behind on them anymore. Processors, what are processors doing? Processors are slowly gaining a little ground too. And we're doing amazing on our high purity silicon. In fact, I'm just tempted to do that and just let it start stacking up. I mean, there's no point in not having it stack up. You know what I'm saying? And crystal silicon, we're doing awesome on. All right. Without any further ado, with much pomp and circumstance, let's take off to Beta Tauri, our wonderful sister system. That is a mere 2.4721 light years away. It'd take us 6 hours and 39 minutes to get there like it is right now, or we can warp and it'll only take us about less than a minute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, we're almost there. We're going to Beta Tauri 2. And there we go. This is where we got all the good stuff going on. All right, there's the organic crystals going down. Wow, that's a lot of organic crystal in there. Wow, that is a lot of spin form that thing has. That thing has. Yeah, that's a lot of spin form, boys and girls. The thing I'm almost considering. Think about this with me. The thing that I'm almost considering is we could take the spin form back to Homeworld. We could take it back to Homeworld, and we could make it into carbon nanotubes there. Or we could just do it right here on this planet. We could just do it right here on this planet. Because what I could do is I could just expand this over to the dark side of the moon. I don't want to do it over here. That way it'll feed some of that out and some of the other stuff. It'll suck it in and it'll bring it out, basically. We're still making wind turbines. Oh, all the bots. The bots love me. I'm gonna make them over here because I like this side of the moon. And, let's make the alternative carbon nanotube. We will need to get power here, which is not a problem. There we go. And then we'll just need to bring the spin form in. And there we go. And then all we have to do is make an output line to one of our interstellar towers, which we're going to put down here. Actually, let me think about this. Where do I want to put this interstellar tower? What do I have right over here? I have a tower here. Okay. This is just this is bringing in those. Wow, it has like no warpers at all. Wow. There was so much waiting to go out here because there was no warpers. Wow, okay. Well, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. That is a huge problem right there. There were no warpers in there at all. Is the other one like that? Yeah, there's no warpers here either. That's probably why it's not taking any of this out. It's probably why there's none of that going back to the home world. Okay, well, yeah. That's kind of an issue. I never set that up when I was here before. I need to set up a warp hub for it. I think this will be... Will this be close enough? No, it won't be. I just need to set up a slot here. Warpers. Local demand. And put in like 5 bots. Now, hopefully, that should bring in some warpers, but I'm not sure. At least I can do that. Okay, so it's bringing in some warpers. Okay, it's doing its job. Wow. Okay, well that's disappointing that it was like so. I may need to, since it's farther away. I think I'm gonna up it to 500 warpers, and hopefully that will hopefully that will alleviate the problems I'm having. I wonder where all these ships are. Oh no. Are these ships somewhere lost in the void? I wonder where my ships for this are. I don't have any ships on it. Oh my god. I never put any ships on it. Wow. Wow, that is unbelievable. Maybe, you know, the one thing I can think of is I may not have had the materials to make ships when I was here last. That's the only thing I can think of, is I maybe did not have enough mats to make some ships when I was here last time. And so it just was like, yeah, no. I'm gonna set this up to actually export carbon nanotubes. And then I need to reestablish, ooh, ray transmission efficiency, very nice. I need to reestablish our power grid here. There we go, everything's up and going again. All right, carbon nanotubes are ready to go. I was wondering what in blazes was going on with that. It couldn't export them. It had no opportunity to export them. All right, we have now made our first carbon nanotubes with spin form, which will eliminate the need for us to make it the more expensive way, which is using graphene and titanium. So when we get back to our home world, we'll be able to get rid of that and just rely on these. All right, let's get one more power down. There we go. And that should give us a lot of carbon nanotubes to mess with. Or do I not have, oh, no, I have them. Alrighty, let's take care of our power here, because we are, yeah, we're a little overpowered, but that's okay. We're using a little bit much power here, but that is fine. And we're back and good. And we're good. All right, well, we got the spin form done. Now our next goal while we're here, because we got the spin form being made into carbon nanotubes. That's going to take a little while to build up. We don't have an import for those yet. So we have to sort of like take a chill, and that will come sooner or later. Right now though, this is just feeding right out of here into this. We've got lots of storages here that are built up with them, which is great because that'll give us a great opportunity to have those here, and we can expand this carbon nanotube line as far as we want around this planet. Actually, I sort of want to take this off the light side of the world. I only want it on the dark side because I got plans for the light side later on. Oh, is there a dead? There's a dead spot right there. Oops. Let's just build this down a little bit more. We're going to be wrapping it up here. We're a little over time, but that's all right. We've been having fun, so it's always easy to lose track of time in this game. You got to give yourself some hard outs for this game. So otherwise, you can lose days and hours in it. Hours and days. Days and hours, hours and days. You can lose a lot of time playing this game, let me tell you. All right, that's as far as we can go. We do need to get a little bit of power. There we go. All right, Spiniform is being converted into carbon nanotubes as we speak. So that's great news. And we finally have ships on here that are going to be taking our organic crystals back to homeworld. Yeah, they're going to be taking it back to Alpha Serpentis, so that's always a good thing too. So we're doing awesome. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like and subscribe to follow along. And also check out the join button to access unique emotes and exclusive content here on the channel. Comments, as always, are welcome, and I'll see you next time for more Dyson Sphere Program.